Welcome to the CMO Spotlight, and I'm so excited today to have the Chief Marketing Officer and EVP for Affinipay.
You have to invest in your career. Nobody's going to come and fly from over there and say, oh, now you get this promotion, now you get this, now you get this. No, you have to invest. You have to have mentors, seek mentors. You have to network, not only inside your organization, but outside your organization. And you have to know, what is your brand? Who are you? What are the differentiators that make you a strong candidate, right, to be part of a marketing organization? Where do you want to be 5-10 years from now? Even if it's not a specific role, but what are you passionate about? You have to work for it. The passion I have for DEI, and that makes me a very inclusive leader. For me, it's very important to bring these people, to include people, to bring that diversity, because that's what makes a good team. That's what makes people, to enjoy what they're doing, versus always trying to figure out, do I really belong here, and not being able to speak up. Care, dare, and share. Care because you put the people first. As a leader, that's very important. Okay, you want to drive, you want to do things, but if you are not bringing the people along, and if you're not making sure they really are, are passionate and enjoy what they are doing along the line, that's not a good culture. That's not going to make it sustainable. Dare, because you have to take challenges, and you have, as a leader, right, sometimes to say, we are going to take the challenge and do this different. And the last one we share, which is more around communications and having the vulnerability to put yourself, to open up and say, hey, this is happening, or these are the things I'm seeing, and have your team give their opinion, give feedback, participate in listening tours, have one-on-ones, etc. I am an artist, so I'm inspired by art. I like to go to museums. I like to, very inspired by fashion, because fashion has so much creativity, and they are always reinventing, right, the colors and how we look and how people can feel comfortable on different outfits. I like to read. I read a lot. I like to network. I'm always trying to keep up with people and connect, so I can hear other points of views or industry things that are happening, and then conference and online events. But I feel that my brain has to continually get, other things and other ideas, so I can continue to inspire my team and bring the energy back. We were ready to launch the NI, so that's the previous company, engineering company, National Instruments, global company, the rebrand. And we've been working the rebrand for over 9 months. The logo, the color approved, that was in itself a process, right? Everything, it was ready to launch. And we were going to launch it in this huge event with thousands of people attending, and it was going to be that big event. The campaign, because it's an engineering company, was around failure. Because the campaign was around how important for engineers is to continue to test things. Because the more you test and you fail, the more that when you have the final product, like, a shuttle going to space, the less the effects is going to be, and it's going to be successful. So we at NI, right, we do test and measurement products and software, and we work with the Teslas of the world, all the, like NASA, et cetera, et cetera. So there were all stories about failure is okay, and failure makes you stronger, and you can, then conquer things that are better for humanity. That was, we started a creative, it was launching the first week in May, and COVID hit. And I remember that Friday when they told us go home, and I thought, oh my God, the failure campaign is not anymore. Out of the blue, a month before the launch, we didn't have the campaign. The launch in the ACC, which is our biggest convention center, was also not that option anymore. So at that point, right, you can go back to the drawing board and say, I'm going to go through research, etc., to launch the new campaign. Or you can say, okay, we're open for ideas. because you have to take one route or the other. I took the route of I'm open for ideas. And one of the ideas that came forward was we were working on a campaign for sustainability that was around hope. So I was like, that's it. That's the message. We're going with hope. We told the agency we're going with hope. Ended up being successful, but it could have been a flop because we just went with it. I think it's Disney, because no matter how many years pass by, kids still want to go to Disney. You have that magic when you go there, right? You have that experience. And even though they have had good and bad news, etc., the kids still have the magic and the kids still want to go to Disney. And for me, that's amazing because they keep reinventing themselves to target younger, and it's not the same. I was a kid, I love this, now my daughter loves it. So it's just amazing how the loyalty they have of people coming, and people will save their lifetime for one day go to Disney.